Getting rid of habitat that exists now. If this exchange goes as it's planned, the lands in Benoit and Latah County that currently support harvestable elk, an elk that if you talk to anybody around here, they see, and my neighbor has photos of 165 elk right at the edge of one of the pieces that we're talking about trading. I haven't seen quite that many ones myself. And this photo is less than 2 years old. Why do you support trading something that's working right now for something that hopefully will work? And maybe you've got lots of science that say it will work. Why can't we have it all? Why not? Why don't you support a purchase option?
That would be the most wonderful thing.
Okay.
And what we support is the Forest Service EIS process and letting the system work and people make their interests known, and the Forest Service will make a decision when this is all done.
I'm just glad to see that wildlife is a part of this, because a lot of times it's not. And just going back to the whole idea of logging being a detriment, I think one of the things that happened, I used to work in the Forest Service as a teacher, retired teacher now. Clear cutting done appropriately actually can benefit us. As long as you mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, that's a big.
I'm sorry. We've
clear cut limited. Yeah, and I have to. And 40-acre clear cuts. As long as we limit our clear cutting to plots, if we're going to clear cut 40 acres. Life's good. I think it's been pretty widely shown that the elk will utilize almost every bit of that 40 acres. When you start exceeding 40 acres, things start going apart. And that's kind of what's happened. And you say, well, things that are working, you'd have to say that things are working well here, but they're not working well up there.
We know they're not.
And when you look at the number of sections...
I'm not saying that the Forest Service shouldn't get up there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that the price is wrong.
Yeah. Well, that's, I just talked to the appraisers, and I was enlightened a little bit on the appraisal. And that piece is still yet to be decided. What is that land worth? And I said, is it a blanket appraisal? And she said, no. Each parcel is appraised differently, depending on comparables in the area. So the stuff over here on Gold Hill will be done more with a rural residential kind of an appraisal rate, whereas stuff that's down here by Dworshak might be more of a recreation property.
Like the piece right next to Dworshak's property.
Yeah, yeah.
I've read the maps. I haven't read the whole thing.
Yeah, same.
I've read the maps.
But you're right too in saying that the elk hunting. I mean, the elk need open area. I mean, in 1910, after the big burn that came through, they did well. They had to be reintroduced from over in Yellowstone, and once they began to take over, things really got to be pretty nice. And now as timber has grown back in, you know, I mean, there's obviously